Today on Iron Kingdom.
19. Okay, the blast knocks you to the ground to deal 1d100 damage to yourself.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Come on, little money.
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born and will come together to save everything.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. Today's episode of the Celestial War is Iron Kingdom Season 2, Episode 6, The Dungeon. Plain and simple. Guys, last week we left the adventurers in a peculiar position between a rock and a hard place, which they are surrounded by 100 of Wemmicks and all these chests in a room. They did manage to get the room wedged open so they would have an escape way. They are trapped in the center of that room. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, and we're going to play episode 6 right now. Guys, you ready to do it?
Let's hit it.
I am very ready.
Very ready. Brooke, do you have something you want to say before we start?
I thought that we had another blessing from last week that we were carrying over that Lauren had got us, but I might be mistaken. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
It's possible because I thought we had something, but I couldn't remember. We re-roll for Dan coming in from Jacob Kipp. Unlike his hair, his rolls fall flat.
Ha ha!
This is
Excellent
very true.
excellent play with words, Jacob. Thank you.
Derek Bolden, welcome to the stream. First time watcher, welcome.
Yeah.
Nice to have you. Patreon re-roll for Tom. It comes in for Richard Weil. What's up, Richard? And thank you.
Thank you,
Richard.
Yeah, Nick says Brooke is right. Guys, what is you guys have an enhancement from last week given by the fans. What is the enhancement?
What was it? We had the ones are 20s, and
Yeah,
then
we
we had,
collected
advantage. We had advantage.
Oh, that's right.
It was
Yeah.
the advantage one.
On combat?
Yes.
Yeah. On all
rolls.
all rolls.
Okay, yeah, Nick is confirming it. He just watched the episode.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh wait, Richard says the enhancements were 1 and 20s.
That was the
No,
one that
that
carried
was
over
the one
2 weeks
before.
ago to last week.
That was the one
Yeah.
that Evan gave us two
That
weeks
was
ago.
Right, so that carries for 2 weeks and that's done. And now the new
Correct.
one was the advantage one.
Yes.
Correct.
Advantage.
Okay, cool. A Patreon reroll for Relic from Douglas. Thank you.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Don't encourage him.
Really?
Hey.
Okay, guys. So we last
Yes,
left
the
off.
hand thing.
For those who don't remember or just need a little bit of what's going on. So what system are they playing, guys? We have an Audio Dungeon system. It's a similar D20 system. And that is what we're playing right now. For those of you that play Dungeons and Dragons 5e, it is very, very close. It might as well be the same, and they work in conjunction where someone could have a Dungeons and Dragons characters, as some of the Patreon members do, and some are using our system, but they both work fine with each other. Okay, guys, so let's get started. We last left off. You guys were in a inner realm of Dragano. You've been traveling through, dimensionally traveling through. It's sort of like an outer planes experience, going into the realm of Dragano, into his crystal, and into his ego. And you guys traveled through fear. You guys traveled through kind of like another realm where you face these beings called the Valdorans that seem to be in charge of that realm. They seem to be very psionically empowered. You guys struck a deal with them, and you guys got through that episode. And yeah, it's sad for me. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys went into a further realm, and you feel like you're getting very, very closer. You're joined by Bludgy, of course, the thief, and you're joined by the wild wizard Wexel. You guys have been traveling through this dungeon. This dungeon, as you've been traveling through it, is all kind of glowing like the walls behind me, except it's purple. And all the stones you can see are all outlined in this purple light. They are making the light for you to see, so there's always a light source. And as you guys have been traveling, about 50 or more feet behind you you see the dungeon almost like it's located in space, floating, just kind of falls away, and the dungeon in front of you starts to create. And you know that this, to some degree, we've talked about it in after shows. But to some degree, you guys are traveling through the psyche, through the ego of a Dragano, this immortal being, and that you're kind of like that, like a neuron firing its way, running through the brain in a sense, and just keeping yourselves alive by your own manifestation, your own creation, your own thought. You're literally traveling in some kind of outer planes existential experience. This is your adventure has been going on. It's something that you guys have expected. You guys went into a room where you walked in. Bludgeon the Thief realized that the door was going to close on you guys and lock you in. I think Vin and Relic came up with a good plan to block the door, which you guys did. And you guys found in this room to be 100 of these chests all around the room in a circle. And you guys previously found a door that required a key. You found half of the key in another room, and you're hoping to find the other half of the key in this room. So we last left off with where Hogar, Dan's character, was looking down at the chest. It was Hogar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking down, and you realize the chest opened his mouth and came alive, and you realize they're all Wemmicks. Or something very similar. Okay, we take it right there, guys. You can role play. You can go. All the chests are coming alive. You all can have one round of action. Brooke, you have a question.
Yes. All of them are, or is it like 99%?
All of them.
Is there one? Okay. No, because like if there's the one, you know what I mean? Okay, just check. Okay. And
Okay.
Um,
What do you want to do?
Is
One round each?
is there any part of this room that doesn't have treasure chests on the floor that are now coming to life?
No, all chests are coming to life, and they're all around in a circle. The room is circular, and there's probably about a 20-foot area in the center of the room where the chests are not.
Oh. All right. I'll back up against one of the walls and try and limit my exposure to as many
So
chests as possible.
If you move you can move your back to the doorway, but trying to go to the walls, you'd have to travel through the chests.
Okay, yeah, to the doorway then. Just I want to get so that they're only on one side of me. That I'm not going to get surrounded by them. That's the
Gotcha. So the only one that's in the middle right now is Hogar. Okay. Brooke, you can go.
I ask Finn. Finn, can you cast Fly on all of us?
No.
No. Okay. Are we, when we're all. Okay, I'm sorry.
So, no, good.
We're all. The only one that's in the middle is Dan.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way, Finn, if I chain lightninged these chests, that you could protect Hogar?
I have
From the
very
damage?
little. I don't think so.
6 seconds. 5.
I fly over and I
4.
grab Hogar. I bring him back.
Okay. Just give me a d20 roll. You can make it. You can roll like a combat check.
Combat? Okay. Phew. 13 and 18.
31.
31.
Okay, so you rush forward, you raise your wings up, so second you have room, you grab Holgar, you lift him up into the air. There is some room for you to hover, which you do. So you fly into him hard, fly up a little bit, and you kind of hover in the center of the room. The chests are like hopping; they're very slow. Holgar, you are being held in the air by Abyssia. Do you want to do anything?
No, I was going to do something, but now that Abyssia pulled me away, I won't.
I'm sorry. Before I'm saying Charles was pointing out, he's saying mimics a limit. Before I said Wemmicks. Wemmick is a different creature altogether. I don't know. I'm saying it. It's a mimic.
Yeah.
I think I said that before too. I got Wemmicks in my head for a second.
I thought we were trying not to get like some copyright infringement or something.
That's what I thought too. I thought that was intentional.
The
Oh,
It was
no,
a
no.
fancy
potato.
way to say mimic.
Wemmick is a completely different creature, but also interesting. Okay, so yes, there are mimics.
We're not going to see that here, right?
Maybe.
We're not seeing them
I don't know.
today.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, so there are mimics. Holgar, what do you want to do?
I'll take no action at this point. I'll just turn
Okay.
to Abyssia saying, "Oh, thanks. I think I
Relic.
got to figure out a take out a lot."
I
of
got
these
to
things."
maintain the door to be
It will.
open, so I can't do anything. I just stay in the hallway behind everybody.
Okay, yes, right. You still have your wall going up. As you're standing there, Relic, you look over to to Botorius, who's somewhat near you, and you see him for a second pull out his weapon, his axe, and looks around, and then all of a sudden he kind of goes like very relaxed, and he turns around to you, and you see his eyes are purple,
Oh, Jesus.
and he walks out of the room.
We have a problem.
Yes. Where?
No,
Many mimics.
Botorius is leaving, and I'm just trying to concentrate on the spell to keep the wall open.
Where?
Okay,
So
so the
something's wrong with him.
Wemmicks start hopping into the center.
Mimics,
Within the
mimics.
first round, they all like
Mimics.
close in the gap, and then now they all start hopping towards the door. Did I say Wemmicks again? Did I
Yes,
say
you
mimics?
did.
Yeah.
Said Wemmicks.
I can't stop. Mimics. Every time I say it, I'll give you guys 25 experience points from now on. Go.
Well, we should be level like 70 before the night's out.
Yeah.
No. won't
Do we
let that
get
happen.
retro right now, or starting from now? Okay.
No, starting from now.
Can I go, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so their round is spent hopping towards the door. They close the middle area. Now they're probably about 20 feet away from the door.
Okay, I would like to cast chain lightning on them.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, 19. Does that go under combat?
Yes, so in the system, that's a combat attack.
Okay, so 19 and
I assume you're targeting something in the front or in the middle of the pack?
the middle. Because
Okay.
they were all coming. There was a circle in between them, right? And they were coming together. You said they were getting.
Yeah, they
closer.
closing the circle out.
in the middle of them. Yeah,
Okay.
33.
What is your damage?
I'm sorry, 32. Hold on 1 second.
Holgar, are you doing anything while she's holding you? Actually,
Yeah.
But wouldn't you need to let go of him to cast the spell?
yeah, I'm thinking that right now. You have a problem. You start casting the spell and you realize you can't hold Holgar and cast that spell at the same time. So now, since it's already been cast and it's a mistake, that's gonna have to be that's like an emotional response from you. You either have to cast the spell and drop him, or it's gonna be a miscast, and I'm gonna make damage done to you.
Miscast.
Okay, so to deal your damage, deal to yourself.
Oh God.
Holgar, what do you want to do?
15.
And then I'll just turn around to Abyssia and say, just drop me off by the door.
Okay. I drop him.
Okay, she moves back a little bit and drops you.
Carefully.
Tom, Finnelar.
All right. So now that they've all moved into attack formation, they're moving slowly. So I feel like I have a little bit of time to react. I want to look around the room now that they've moved to see if I can see any sign of a key or anything that's not moving that's in this room.
Okay, make an investigation check under knowledge.
17.
You look around the room real fast, just through the mimics. Yes, Patreon members will get that experience as well if I say it, but I'm not gonna say it. You look through the mimics and you do not see the key that you're hoping to find, or a piece of a key.
Okay. All right.
So you're just trying to move to a better position. You're not doing anything else.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So now they've lined up center wise, and they're heading towards the door.
They're like
So-
just coming together and heading towards the door.
Okay. How much space between
About 20 feet.
where 20 feet? All right. I'm gonna take a step just to the side of the door in case anyone needs to make a beat retreat. So the next round I can attack and I won't be blocking the exit.
Okay. Relic.
Can I cast while holding the wall? I don't.
It's a focus.
Doesn't say. It doesn't say focus next to it.
Okay, so I think that you can. I'll
'Cause
allow
there
you
are
to
spells
hold
that say
it.
focus next to it.
It does or it doesn't?
No, there are spells that say focus next to it, but this one doesn't.
Okay, so you're allowed to. I'll allow you to do something else then.
Okay. If that is the case, I will then. I will cast Elemental Storm. Is it Elemental Storm? Hold on a second. Just want to double check.
It's not
I would
elemental
say-
storm. It would be
No, it's
the,
not Elemental Storm.
It would be whatever element the storm is.
Yeah, I'm just reading off the sheet, and I'm not looking at my character sheet. I will cast Firestorm on them, and it's a 25 foot by 25 foot by 25 foot fire damage. So, 22.
Okay, that hits. You hit the center of the room. You cast Firestorm. That is going to hit Abyssia for sure. Abyssia,
She's up in the air, ain't she?
Yes, but it's not that high.
Yeah,
But
but I
she dropped
flew
the-
back and
no,
I
she-
dropped
she
Holgar.
dropped
We went.
Holgar at the door. She came back.
I couldn't cast. We went back. I dropped him.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give you an evade check because you work by near the door, but the room is not that big.
I thought you said the room was 100 feet.
There's 100. There's 100
Oh, it's 100 mimics.
mimics in the room. Just give me an evasion of 20.
Okay. Wait, so that's my dodge. What do I 16 22.
Okay, so the fire comes up right against you. You pin against the wall. The fire doesn't hit you, and you're okay. How much damage do you do in the center of the room?
33.
Okay, so Dan, we're gonna say since she's out of that range, you're right there. You're pretty much right at the cusp of that range as well. You're out of it.
Okay.
33, and I'm gonna hit it with inner power for another 14. So that's 47.
8,
48.
47. I'm sorry.
47,
I can't count.
Okay, damage is done. You firestorm the room. You see Bludgy starts tangling with one of the mimics near you and starts like trying to stab it and keep it out. And you see Wexel walks over, raises his hand, says some words, and we're gonna roll right now. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys roll. Everybody roll 1d100 for the fun, wild magic that is Wexel's magic. The highest roll is the best roll. This is how many of the chests are going to be affected.
I rolled an 89. So
Nice.
50.
63.
77.
So 89 of the chests turn into regular chests.
helpful.
Nice.
He goes, yeah, that cost a bit, but it should help.
Yeah, Wexel.
All of a sudden, you see, you hear footsteps behind you. For those that are paying attention, kind of look behind you, and you hear some kind of sound, and you see the wall that Relic has up is down, and you see Botorius, his hand is like this, and his eyes are just like purple, and the wall goes, and all of a sudden you see, and the door shuts.
Does it cut us off in between?
Cut you off from the main hallway.
Is
Weren't we in the
Botorius in the
hallway?
room?
Botorius is not in the room.
Botorius, we're separated from Botorius.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's nothing. It doesn't look like there's any door.
There's no other doors in the room. Okay, the mimics come up. Dan, you're gonna have 3 on you. I have a natural 20 on you, Dan.
Yeesh.
The other 2 are misses. So these
Reroll that natural 20.
Yeah.
oh. Let me tell you what I was gonna
Let's do
say.
it.
These are not just doing damage, these do something far worse than damage. Now I will re-roll. Natural 13.
Ah.
Much better.
So that what's your
It's a block.
block or your dodge?
My dodge is 13, and my block is 24.
Okay, so it tries to hit you. You block it. There's no ill effect. You're able to kind of just like block it and push it back.
Oh, okay.
Who else on the ground? Relic, you're not close enough. They all start moving around Hogar and then past Hogar. So anybody left that's on the ground, the next round will have them in combat with you. That's actually
There's about
Bludgeon.
11 left, right?
Yes, Bludgeon
anyone-
actually is going to be attacked by them.
Did
And
any of
none
them
hit.
die when I put the firestorm on them, or no?
No, but they were hurt. They screamed.
Okay.
They screamed in pain and such. You did 47
Wow.
damage. They're all in pain. Okay, so they move forward. They're now at the point in this round when they go again, be surrounding everybody who's there. And we'll start off with Brooke.
I'm gonna sing in the key of pain
Okay.
and hopefully get some of them. Okay, here we go. That is combat 2. 18, 28, and a 28. Deal my damage.
Yes, it's I believe it's area effect. So yes, you're doing damage to all 11. Go ahead.
Yeah. 46, 6, 11, 15, 20.
20 damage.
6, 5, 4, 5.
They shudder in pain. Definitely hurt them. They're still up. Hogar.
I want to cast Living Vines
Okay.
and have the vines burst out of me and wrap themselves around as many chests as possible to
Okay.
Immobilize them, hold them.
Okay.
Is this a combat roll?
It is a combat roll for the vines. Yeah.
Okay. So I will cast. So I'm gonna cast that, and then I'll roll an attack for the vines. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. 18.
Okay. Roll 1d6. I'll give you a 6 to the chest.
1d6 chests. Okay. 4.
Okay. So 4 of the chests get wrapped up in the vines. There are 7 there that are still free. Tom, you go. Finnelar.
Oh. Okay. How many are about to attack me?
We have 3 on Hogar. You may have gotten some. We're gonna put 2 on Hogar. Let's see.
There's 11 in total, right?
Yeah, there's only 7 that are free moving right now. You have 1 on you.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with a fire blast. So that is going to. I'm going to use my inner power to multiply this. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 42 fire damage, and that is 9 plus 42. It's 51 damage to the mimic that is
To one target?
approaching me. One target, the one that's approaching me. Yeah.
Okay, you roast it, it lights on fire, and then just singes and then stops and dies in its spot right next to you.
10 left.
Relic, you go.
Oh man. One of the ones that's wrapped up. Actually, no, one of the ones that's not wrapped up. I'm gonna arcane blast it.
Okay, there's one coming towards you.
Okay, so then that would be the one. 21.
You're hit. Good.
All right, and arcane blast does. That's a light spell. Arcane blast is. Oh, I see how that works. Okay. Hold on.
So why you-
So 7 damage.
Okay, so you hurt 1. No other effect. Bludgy attacks. Wow. Okay, Bludgy attacks. 2 of them are critical. Bludgy the thing's open its mouth. Bludgy stabs the blade into it, and then out, and then back into it again a different way, and then out, and then like slashes the thing. And we're gonna see right now how bad it is. Oh, yeah. He's gonna get it. Yeah, so he takes 1 out.
Nice.
There's 1 on him now.
Bludgy.
Wexel just backs off. He's kind of saving his magic. We're now going to do the mimics. Holgar, you have 2 mimics on you. Miss and a miss. Tom, you got the one on you. Relic, the one on you attacks. 19, is that a hit or miss?
That is a block.
Okay, so you're just going to take. Well, for you, it's just physical damage. So they actually block you, but you don't get any other effect from that. So no damage for you.
Okay.
And that is it. We're back to Abyssal.
So I'm going to. How close are they to me? Are they like how far away is everyone from me? That has a mimic on them and the mimics.
Anything and everyone is within 20 feet for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna emit an aura of peace, 50 feet around, or calm rather.
Okay.
And fear and rage are removed from all creatures in my aura.
Okay.
So does this calm those mofos a little bit?
First you have to just roll.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. That was a 13. That is a.
And I believe you're adding will for that, wherever the R is.
Okay, that is a 31.
Okay, so you put your arms out. You see like a light come down, and you see all the chests kind of stop in their place, and then kind of just sit. Bogar, you go.
All right, I'm still holding 4. Question about living vines. It says here the vines can they can attack. Is if I'm saying they're holding them in place, are they foregoing their attack in order to hold them, or can they attack while they're holding?
It's one or the other.
Okay.
Choice.
So then while they're holding those 4 mimics in place, can I attack another one independently?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'll just.
Richard's reminding everybody, don't forget you have advantage in your rolls, but I don't know if that's true. Let's see if you guys have 30 and 30. We're going to find out right now. No, we are short. So you do not have advantage in your rolls yet. It is 32 likes and 25 shares. We're 5 shares away.
That was active. Damn it, I've been using that.
Getting advantage. Okay, so go ahead, Dan. You can do your attacks.
All right, I'll attack 1 mimic that's free.
Okay.
And that is a 25.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that will be for 14 damage.
Okay, he's hurt. That one, you see them all relax, and that one you hit kind of comes back to like is aggression, and then starts hopping around again. Findelar.
All right. If all the rest, can I tell that they've all changed their attitude? Like, is that clear?
They all seem to be just kind of sitting there, very docile.
Okay. All right. I'm going to assume he's got this, and I'm going to move around and move around the back of them and try and get see what's happening on the other side of this room. See if there's anything there that we have missed.
Okay.
Disengaging from combat.
Okay, you disengage and start walking around the outskirts of the room. Relic.
The one that Dan attacked that hopped back to life.
Yeah.
I will attack that one.
Okay, got it.
Arcane blast again.
Got it.
17.
17 is not a hit.
Poop.
You can make sure you don't have an advantage right now. Let's see.
5 more shares.
Nope, no more shares came in. So that's a miss. Bludgy is with you though, and the other ones, no one else to attack. So Bludgy is joining in. We're gonna see how that goes. It's a miss. That's a hit. It's a critical. That's a miss, but the critical should help. 3, 8, 11, 22 damage. Plus the 14 from me, 4. 6. That's enough to take him out. So he stabs the chest. The chest seems to die. Most as a chest can die. Wexel is just kind of staying back. The chests don't take any actions. You guys can go as a group. You're out of combat for now.
How many chests look like they're still active?
So 11 chests are actually mimics. The rest are regular chests now through Wexel's magic. And 7 of them are, well, like it's 5 or 6 of them are still free, but they're all just kind of sitting there dormant.
Okay.
I want to go over and check the area in between where they were circled around. See if there's anything in the floor. Is the floor solid, or does it look like there's access to it?
Okay, you're walking amongst all the chests?
Well, I want to go. I guess we're behind them where they came from.
Okay, so Tom's walking around the outskirts. Do you want to walk around the outskirts, or do you
Oh,
want to
are they still? They're still in a circle.
There's no inner circle anymore. They've covered it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was cleared. Okay, so I'll follow Tom around the back of them.
Okay, Relic.
Is there any still active? Like, I know she,
Nope.
calmed a lot of them, but are there any active, like actually attacking right now?
No.
No. All right. I turn to Abyssia. How long does that spell last for that you just cast?
Be another round. I not
Seconds.
much longer. Oh, okay. Another minute.
All right. So, if that's the case, I will arcane blast another one of the ones that's pieced.
Okay, go ahead.
No peace.
No piece.
No. Pee.
Natural 20.
Oh, that thing's so creepy.
There you go.
All right.
Woo!
So
Okay.
it's that, and then it's times 3. 9 damage. I rolled absolute garbage.
That doubled?
That's tripled.
27.
Can he reroll
Okay,
the damage?
You want to reroll?
Reroll the damage.
If there's shares, I don't think we have it.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's see. Nope,
my
28
God.
shares.
Oh my god.
Yeesh.
9 damage.
That is it.
Poop.
It's actually enough because you're just doing 27 damage.
Okay.
So
No. That was I rolled a 3.
Oh, you rolled a 3?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. No, that isn't enough. Okay, you piss one of them off. It starts hopping around again. And who didn't go? I think Dan didn't go yet, right?
No. I want to approach the nearest calm chest, like the one that looks like a normal chest that Wexel affected, and I want to try to open it. I'll flick the lid open with my sword.
Okay, so you open it up and you just see it's a creature inside. You see it's like looking into the mouth of the creature.
Oh, okay, so it's not a chest with loads of treasure in it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I'll just shove my blade into him then.
Okay, you do a coup de grace.
Cool.
You take it out.
Cool de gras.
Yes.
Aha!
No.
You're so cool. You do a cool de grace.
Right after he does his hair. First he puts the gel in the hair.
And my hair
Hogar.
didn't move an inch.
Hogar
Finnelar-
didn't have hair for a while. Remember that? He was bald.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember you were bald. I remember you were a crystal born. Is that what you mean?
No. There's a period
No,
of
in
time
the beginning he
where
was bald. He grew hair after he went to prison. I think the first or the second time.
I was gonna say, I think maybe when I was in Queensland and I was trying not to be
All right, so it was the
recognized.
second time he went to prison.
Oh wow, yeah.
I don't remember that.
I would have lost that trivia. That's something I did not remember.
Not anymore.
Finnelar and Abyssia, you guys make your way around the chests. The chests are just kind of sitting there. They appear to be normal, plain wooden chests. What do you guys want to do? You guys get back together.
All right. So on this side of the room, do the walls look different? Does anything look
No.
out of place? All right. Yeah, I don't know. Let's start opening up the chests and see if they're really made of wood.
Okay. You start opening the chests. Roll a d20 every time you open a chest. I'll let you guys open 2 chests each.
Okay.
12
9.
and 17.
9 and 8.
Okay. You do not find anything opening 4 chests. There's 1 chest alive. Bludgy goes over. Stop messing with the chests. He stabs one twice. Let's double this. Okay, he kills the chest. He looks at you.
Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should work together just to take him out carefully.
Well, that's the only reason I attacked one. You focus him down. Exactly.
You're not really doing a lot of damage there.
Well, I'm trying to save my spells for what comes next.
I'll take the rest of them out.
He walks over to the rest of them and he starts carefully, like, waiting for the right time, find the right spot, takes it out, starts assassinating the mimics.
I'll help him out too. I'll start
Okay,
killing
you
them.
basically do the same thing, and you finish him off. All the mimics are dead. There's left 89 chests.
I guess we start opening them.
So there
Oh
are
my god.
11 dead mimics and 89 regular chests.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Tony, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start searching the room for maybe a lever or a button or something to get us the hell out of here. So that reopens that door.
There actually are 85 chests left. So we're gonna do 10 rolls each for Tom, Dan, and Brooke. If you roll a natural 20, you find it half the key. If you guys go to every chest, which is greatly in your favor to at least get it once, then you were trapped in this room forever. The quest ends.
Oh.
That's
What?
awesome. I love it.
Th-
I love it.
All right, we gotta announce these roll by roll though.
Oh my
Yeah.
Go ahead,
god.
just call them out.
All
I'll
right.
count you.
17. Oh wait, who's
One.
going first?
6.
Wait, can we re-roll too? Can you check like
20.
5. Whoa!
That didn't take long, Dan.
Oh my god.
Dan.
Way to milk the drama, Dan.
Sorry.
You can't stop it. You can't stop it.
Can you
Reroll.
see it?
No, it's just below.
Ah,
Oh my god.
touche.
Can you
Amazing.
re-roll? There might not be
Yeah,
enough shares.
can we re-roll?
I did
I
just
Oh,
to
I can't re-roll you. That's
wait
right.
wait a second.
Wah, wah.
Let's
but-
see.
But
let's
just
see.
just to
Oh,
be
I
fair,
cannot
though,
re-roll you. It's 28 shares.
Shut up, Dan.
Can
Let
I
him just
should I don't yeah, maybe I probably should keep my mouth shut, but I did make you re-roll earlier when you had that critical on me when I shouldn't have been able to.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there you go. There's your just desserts.
Okay.
I'll use
All right.
I'll use my reroll from Jacob before, and that takes that. out.
Sorry guys.
It's all right.
Okay,
Fair,
you're doing round robin here, so that you guys just did 3. You're down to 82.
Well,
Go
no,
ahead.
I got to re-roll my 20.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, it's a
Stop it. Oh my god.
That's literally impossible for Dan.
9. Just a 9. Just a 9.
Just
All right.
literally
Okay.
impossible. for
Let's see how fast
Dan.
we can do this. Go ahead. Brooke,
Okay.
do 3 rolls.
7. 17. 7.
Down to 79. Tom, 3 rolls.
20.
For real?
Yeah.
For real.
Okay, there it goes.
Oh.
It was gonna
Right.
happen. You don't have to say this.
All right.
Okay, so you open the chest and you find the back half of the key.
Whoa!
Woo woo woo! Nice job, Finn.
I found it. Come. It looks very heavy. It's big, right?
It's not bigger than your hand.
Okay. I don't know
Real
why I
large
pictured it.
key. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a large key, but it's not that.
I pictured it like comically large. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know. Whoa!
it's like a bass.
We're all holding it, going through the door, scuttling through the
That's right.
door.
It's like a 4
Together. 1, 2.
Turn.
Right.
Okay,
Lefty
so
Lucy. So
okay, so
All
you
right.
guys have found the back half of the key. Who got the front half of the key last week? I think it was Relic, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was me. Yep.
So you guys have both. You could just move along. You guys can put it together. You see that it fits together. Now, what do you guys want to do? You're in the room. Don't forget the door is closed.
Are there any? Well, I was looking around to see if there's any like levers or buttons or anything that opens this door.
You check around the room. Roll a d20 for investigation.
It's on the knowledge, right? So it's a 30.
So you sweep this room very thoroughly, and
you're pretty sure that there's nothing else in this room.
All right.
I'll
What's
tell you what
this?
happened. We're in the trap. We didn't get killed, but now what we're gonna do to get out?
What is the wall blocking the door? What is it made out of? Like
It's all that
things are
purple. It's all that purple light.
energy.
Yeah.
All right.
I am.
Can we see Botorius?
No.
So so we can't see through this purple stuff.
No. Not this. Not into the hallway. No.
What about
Is
the
it-
Sunny D? Can we see through that?
Yes.
Is the wall like? Is the wall considered like a magic item, or like
I can't tell you what it's considered.
Is it? I asked Bludgy since he identified the trap in the first place. Bludgy, when this wall fell, is there a mechanism that can we reverse a mechanism to pull it back up? Like, did you see how the trap was set? Is there a way to reverse it?
Usually there's something that I can do to find some sort of unlocking mechanism, but I don't see anything on in this side. It's a trap wherever it closes. They don't care if you're inside.
Right. Okay. I look at the two strong guys. I'm like, do you want to just try and move it, see if you can
Okay.
before we?
who's the two
Yes.
strong guys?
I think he means
You're
you.
made Yeah, you're giant and made of metal. I mean you.
I'm not strong at all.
I don't know that. We need our arm wrestled.
You're made of metal, and robots are strong.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Kind of
Here's
strong.
some old people medication to power you up. Let's go.
Here's some
Um,
Metamucil. Go.
Is the floor also made out of the same material?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the floor is the purple light too.
Everything's the purple light, like all
Yes.
the walls. and
Unless
stuff.
sometimes it's not like it was before when you're in a dungeon. The rocks were forming.
Right. Okay.
So it's almost like matter was forming out of this material, whatever it is. But here it's the purple outlined stone.
Are there any Earth songs about ethereal purple light? Removing ethereal purple light?
Oh yeah, there's like 4. Ethereal purple light, go
Yeah.
away.
Not all of it, just the door in front
Oh.
of me.
Some of the purple light
I believe
Stuck
it
in
looks by
Dragano's
Weird Al.
mind.
Yeah.
stuck in Dragano's mind.
Purple light, want you to go away, leave here forever, ever. I don't want to play. Okay, anyway.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work. Didn't work, right? No.
Didn't work.
You do have the ability to remember to change lyrics. That's one of your abilities. And Wexel has a limited amount of abilities. That was a big one I used to stop the mimics. But he has the ability to change worsen spells. You have the ability to change lyrics. Actually, which is
Okay.
similar to his as well.
All right.
I want you to continue to sing Laura Branigan songs, by the way.
Charles Morrison says "Purple Haze."
That was my karaoke. That was my sweet spot. Purple haze, true. Because it would just turn to smoke then.
I might be able to pass through it, but I don't know how to get the rest of you back through.
I don't know, Relic. I turned. I used soul form on myself when those boulders were hitting us, and I couldn't avoid it.
Well, weren't the boulders actual rock? I mean, they
They
looked like
if-
rock, right?
They were turning into-
If they were actual rock and I was in soul form, they wouldn't have. They would have passed right through me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something to consider. I could try to grab it and move it if you think that might help, Finn.
I don't know. I just feel like before we start trying everything really hard, let's try the easy stuff first.
It's worth a shot. Okay, I walk over to it. I gently put my hands up to it.
Okay.
Can I try to grab
Audio
it.
attention.
It's doing his own sound effects.
That's not all he's lost.
Oh
Creeps,
man.
creeps.
Okay, I try
Oh
to
my
grab the
God.
haze.
He's okay. Okay. Roll if you you're doing it by yourself, roll natural 20. If you roll a natural 20, you will open it.
Ah! No.
You want to see if we have
Enhancements
any,
are active, says
I-
Richard Wild. Let's see right now. Let's check.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Find something. On me.
well, let's
Wait.
hope those rerolls are.
It's a reroll.
Oh, I was gonna say that it's if the other enhancement was on, that would have been a natural 20. Too bad.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I said no.
So enhanced or active, he gets to reroll with advantage then.
Yeah. Well, we would have won
Sure.
the whole game if you hadn't rolled a natural 20.
Well, advantage is on your combat,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
but you can re-roll if you wanted to.
I thought the advantage was on all of our rolls.
It's only combat rolls.
I need a 20.
Oh, we get a +2 though to all our
You,
rolls.
you do get a +2 all your rolls, yeah.
Okay.
I need a natural 20 though.
Yes.
Okay.
You could do it, Dan.
You gotta reroll anyway, man.
It's a
Yeah.
low
You wanna-
percentage roll.
You don't want to touch. You don't want to touch magic energy and roll a 1.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, they're active, right? Rerolls are active.
Yes.
All right. I will reroll. Here I go. 17.
Okay, so the door kind of moves a little
+2.
bit.
Plus a 2, right? It's a 19.
Hey, nice to hear this is a natural 20 roll. This isn't a check.
Oh, I see. I got you. Sorry.
This is basically the DM saying that's not meant to be the way open, but you are a supreme being in a sense, and it's possibility that you could do it. That is your possibility. Your 5% chance. You're unable. You do shift the door a little bit. It is unable to roll.
But he's shifting the purple energy, right?
He moves the door. Don't call it energy. It looks like a door. It's just purple, and he starts to try to move it. The door shakes a little bit, but it does not go up.
Okay.
All right.
Dan, take off a point of strength also for that.
Okay.
Like, do you have any elemental abilities that can push the store aside, move it up?
Nothing like that. Nothing that could move it.
Okay. So, I want to do my Earth song.
Okay.
You guys, I heard of a little ditty. From this realm. It's called "Love Is an Open Door." And but I think I should change the word love to
This.
yeah. Yeah.
Purple
I'm like-
Stony.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll replace that word.
Okay, so just so you know, you're using the spell, using the Earth Song, and then you're also using the other ability. Make sure you take all the points off for both. I should try this thing.
5, 4. Okay, so it's 19. Okay.
Okay, sing the song. Sing,
But I'm
sing
also
the one
adding
line.
those points too. Sing the one line? Okay. This is an open door.
She got so high she
This
blew
is
out the
an
mic.
open door.
Damn.
Sorry. Sorry.
So she sings it. She points to the door, and the door goes. Opens up.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Anna. Wherever you are. Okay.
You don't know who that is in game.
No. I'm just, okay.
On the other side, standing there, you see Votorius.
I move through the door before it closes back down.
The door stays up.
We go through.
Does Botorius still have glowing purple eyes?
Yes, and he looks very serious and very focused.
Botorius.
There is no Botorius.
Oh.
Only Zool.
There's only
I-
Zool.
I am Moglodon, the ruler of this realm. Your friend is under my control. And I can do anything I wish with his body. And more.
What do you want from us?
You shall leave this realm immediately.
That is the plan.
You may not go forward into the inner sanctums of the immortal. Do this, or I will kill this creature in front of you.
You see, he takes the axe. He puts the axe to his own neck.
Let's not be hasty. I don't know if we can go back. The path that we traveled here has disappeared. Let's not go killing any innocent dwarves.
If you are able to go back, then you will serve as my energy so that I may evolve.
I'm sorry. If we can go back, you're going to use us as well.
Indeed, you will serve me.
Okay. So we either stay and party with you here, or we go and you.
Votorius turns around and just starts, as you're talking, he just starts walking down the hallway and towards the big door with the keyhole.
Oh, we know where we have to go.
It's gonna be a fight against Botorius.
I don't want to do that, but we must go on.
We have to get that axe away from him.
I follow Botorius.
I followed
Being
you.
quick, which one of us has the key?
You.
Okay.
I
Okay.
figure I have more spell power left, so that's the reason why I said you.
Yes, that's almost definitely true. Okay.
Does anyone not go? Wexel and Bludgy are also just following you guys.
It's just one thing after another here.
Yes.
Is anyone not going?
I am going.
I go.
I go.
You guys walk around the corner and you see Votorius just standing there looking at the door. The axe is still at his throat. And you hear him speaking.
Enter the key so that you may enter the heart of this realm.
He's not looking at you. He's looking at the door.
I like turn back to the rest of the party. I'm like, didn't he just tell us he didn't want us in there?
I think he's saying he's going to take our energy for himself. That's his plan. Does anyone not want to do this? Now is the time to speak.
If we open that door, is he going to kill Botorius?
I don't know the answer to that.
Moglodon, if we open that door, do you plan on killing Votorius or any of us?
I will take your energies one by one as they serve me.
As we go through the door, or like when we pass you?
You will enter the key now, or I will take the life of this one. You have 10 seconds.
I start walking towards the door.
8, 7, put it in 6.
Tony, I go to
Tommy.
put my
Yeah.
put my hand on Botorius, and I grab a part of his axe and I cast Steel Magic. He's gonna hate me for this, but I'm doing it.
Oh man.
Okay, you put your hand on him. Tom, you go around. You're putting the key into the door. Cast your spell. Do you have a check for this? What
It
does
just
say?
says drain X being the amount of points that I would use to drain magic item into power into you.
And what is
item-
it?
Item turns to ash.
What is what are you
Oh
under
my
right now? What column?
Will.
Will. Okay, so there's an opposing will check here. Just roll against me.
I am gonna re-roll that. Is this a what's it called? An advantage roll or no?
No.
Okay. $31.
Okay, so you defeat it. The item seems to power down, go into you, and the axe crumbles.
Oh my god.
Scroll is so happy somewhere right now.
It was either that or he dies.
True.
True.
You see the Vittorius just puts his hand down. The same, and when you finish that, you see the door starts opening. Vittorius turns around and grasps at your throat
Yeah, all right.
and just grabs metal, and nothing's really happening.
Okay.
All of a sudden,
now that
no more actions. No more
I
actions.
just need to know something real fast. I'm sorry. The axe that I absorbed, right? Where does the points go? Into any column I want?
Oh my
It's a
God.
little bit tricky because what you took was a weapon empowered by Andar himself. So it's a little bit different than what I could tell you in the half a round that you want me to do.
Okay, we'll leave it for now. We'll let that
We win.
put a pin in that.
Yeah. So you feel like you absorbed all this power, but you don't quite know what to do with it, and you don't know it's not like you took like a +2 off a weapon. You took something far bigger than that.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so the light on the door opens up, bright. All of a sudden, you guys are standing. You're not sure if you're outside or inside, but you're first in some sort of temple, except this temple has no walls. Outside of this temple being probably about, we'll say about 200 feet by 200 feet. And again, there's no walls, but there is like stairs in like the middle of it. And the stairs have stairs on all sides of it, all four sides. On top of those stairs is a being that is clearly Valdoran. Except this one looks to be some like either a leader of them or not. You're not sure. And he's floating on top of the middle of this platform on the stairs. And around him are all these like different or interesting objects like floating in the air. That's the first thing you notice. When you look around outside of this temple, you see that it goes to rock. Similar rock that you've seen in the past, where it's just like barren rock and purple sky. Except that it's sort of symmetrical because every way you look is the same thing, but in a different theme. And I'll explain. When you look to your left, you see in the distance there's another temple. And all around that temple is like razor sharp rocks, boulders, and all sorts of things. You look in another direction and you see the landscape turns into like basically fire. And they all seem to be of a different element. To the south is water. And to the front, past the other side where you're looking, is all floating rock, storm, and lightning to some sort of temple that seems to be floating on a piece of ground. The sky is in storm, and you assume that in front of you, up top these stairs, which are probably about 20 feet high, is possibly Moglodon.
What do the objects look like that are floating around him?
Orbs.
I knew you were going to say
God.
that. I knew that was coming.
We
Now
should touch them.
these orbs are seemingly empty except for one.
Ah.
Filled with crunchy peanut butter, isn't it?
When you say empty, like
They
they're
look
just,
empty, like an empty glass, like an empty
like
sphere.
colorless, like nothing
Yes,
in them.
like glass only.
All right, which
However,
one is
one is full, and it looks like a terranium floating around him.
like a terranium?
Mm-hmm.
And how big are they?
They're probably about 10 inches around.
Okay.
Is Scro with us?
You do see Scro is with you, and Scro is also already starting to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Were Scro's eyes still purple?
He's not facing you; you can't see.
I would guess.
How far is he from us?
Scro is probably about 10 feet up the stairs before you can take action.
We need to stop him.
I run up and I
Yeah,
go
and
to tackle Botorius and take him down the stairs.
You run up, and Moglon just puts his hand up, and you're repelled back. You fall right into the ground. You will do no such thing. This vessel shall suit me. You see, this realm is a place of non-existence and existence come together. There is no rest. There is no reality. It is all thought and manifestation. I have been here a long time, and I require the energy of this vessel to continue and ascend to the next level. You do not belong here. You do not deserve the power. But I do, and more.
How far are the orbs from us?
The orbs are only they're circling around him in orbit,
I know, but how far are they from us, though?
25 feet.
Okay.
Pedestal's 20 feet, 5 feet more than that.
So
Scroll reaches the top. It turns around. See the eyes still purple, and you see Moglodon puts his arm next to him, and you see Scroll just like shaking, and it looks like that he's absorbing something. Douglas Kramer, instead of 2 lion healings, grant the party the benefits of 1 long rest or recharge from Andar, if you could say. No, I can't do that.
Good try, buddy.
Ask me to put in a cheat, but I will give him something from that. Garrett Taylor gives 2 rerolls for Dan, 1,000 stars. Douglas Kramer is 10,000 stars. That's 2 enhancements. So he gives you, Douglas, I'll let you change it because I can't give you what you want, but I will allow you to give him the 2 Lions healings, or you can change it to something else if you wish.
So who gave me 2 rerolls?
Garrett Taylor gave you 2 rerolls, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Garrett, and thank you,
Thank
Doug.
you, Garrett.
thank you, Garrett.
Doug, let me know what you're going to change it to, or leave it at 2 healings, your choice.
I turned to Findalor. I think we need to destroy the orbs.
Douglas gives you a Lion's healing
Okay.
and 1 of your choice. You guys can choose now.
Ones and 20s?
1 to 20s.
The old fave.
It's
Oh,
like
that
before
old
anyone says
chestnut.
anything.
Collector's luck, and you have a line ceiling.
Shoot.
Yeah, so I turned to Findalar and I'm like, I think we need to destroy the orbs.
Think he is going to use them to hold our energies if he drains them. I agree with you, but I'm worried about destroying the one that is filled without defeating this creature first. I don't know if we will lose Bo's soul.
Well, we need to make a decision now because Bo is doomed either way.
Destroy as many as you can, but I would leave that one for last, I guess.
I just have a question.
Yes.
Why, Finn? Do you think that these beings from Veldaria, do you think that they've taken over Dragano?
I don't know. No, it seems that this one is imprisoned here in some way. It needs to gain power to escape, so I don't think so.
Tony, when he says to destroy the orbs, I cast Earth Storm, which allows me to do boulders instead of fire,
Okay.
and I cast them above him and on the orbs, or I guess if the orbs are next to him, on him as well.
Okay. You cast a spell. You rain down Earthstorm on him. Boulders start flying down. He just raises his hand. All the rocks shoot sideways and don't come down. You are pitiful creatures, but you will serve as appropriate energy for my needs.
There goes that.
Do not waste your own energy. Nick Lurgans wants to know what would happen if you choose to disbelieve that your spell points, health, etc. were being affected. 100 stars. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
I don't know. I don't know why I answered that in character, but I don't know what would happen if I chose to believe it.
All of a sudden, you see the creature, Moglodon, the Valdoran, puts his arm down, and you see his body like turn gray. It's almost like he went from his natural color, which is slightly purplish, to gray. And you see Scro kind of perk up and like look around, and Scro starts to walk down the stairs.
Oh no. Tony, can I look at my hands and imagine that I have the light of Andar in my hands?
You can imagine anything you like.
Okay, so I
Magic,
attempt to conjure and have Andar's power flow through my hands.
Okay. Minus a point of will. Roll natural 20.
$18.
Nothing happens.
Oh wait, can I reroll that?
If you want, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm rerolling it.
You have a reroll, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
22
But would
now.
that count as an
I'm
attack roll? Would she get an advantage on it anyway?
No.
Okay.
I want to let me know when I can go again because I know I just I did an action. So
I have an idea. So you said there's 4 stairs going up to the top of this pedestal, right?
No. There's 20 feet of stairs.
and
No, there's four sides of the
there's
stairs.
four-
Side.
Right. So if Botorius is coming down one flight, I want to run to another flight and go up the stairs.
You start running up the stairs. Botorius stops and looks at you as you do that. Not wise. Do you continue?
Yeah, I keep running up.
Oh god.
Botorius puts his hand up, and you see a purple light come out. It shoots you. You're gonna roll 1d20. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, the blast kills you.
Okay.
well, a 2 or 3, the blast kills you.
Yeah, 1 to 20.
That's right. 19.
Oh, right. I was like, what? 19. Okay, the blast knocks you to the ground. Deal 1d100 damage to yourself.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Come on, little money.
Use your natural power, Stan.
52.
You're right in the middle, so that's a gamble, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
that's a gamble.
You've got to, there's more below you than above you.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, 52 damage is dealt. You're knocked down to the ground.
Oh. Notorious.
Notorious.
How far are the other temples from us?
They're probably about a mile away in each direction.
Okay. Do they look? Are they similar to what this one looks like?
Yes. Similar in architecture, yes.
They're just like pyramids, right? Like each one's.
Not
Well, like-
pyramids.
What are they called? Ziggurats or
That's like with the
four-sided,
stairs
like-
in the middle.
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah.
The stairs in the middle looks like an Aztecian
That's
structure,
thinking,
but
like a ziggurat.
like a ziggurat.
you can. It's not a pyramid, but it's not so much unlike a pyramid. It does have that arch to it. They're all made of stone, and this one has no walls; just has the columns in the corners. But the other ones have the same architecture with all different terrain around it and all different elements of nature around it.
Can you just describe one of them? Like
Pick one and I'll
is there
describe it.
is there creatures or anything around it, or is it just
Yes.
so there's creatures flying around them and
Yes.
walking around them?
The fire one, you can see there's fire elementals flying around it.
Okay.
There's winged creatures.
Okay. I want to try to concentrate on one of the orbs and see if I can bring it to myself. I will try to use one of my elements, either fire or earth, to see if that affects the orb to try to bring it to me.
Okay. Vin, how many orbs were up there?
There was 4 and then one for the terrarium looking one. So 5.
So how many total?
5.
Okay. Got it.
So what am I doing?
So you're concentrating on one of the orbs,
Mhm.
and what do you want to happen?
I want to bring it to me.
Oh my god.
Okay. Roll natural 20.
And this is just a single roll, right? No
Yeah, just rolling. This is the anything possible roll.
It's a 5, and I will re-roll it. Come on. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so you go. Which one do you pull?
One of the blank ones, one of the empty ones.
You pull it down, and you see that the creature in Botorius is walking down to you guys still, and then stops and looks at you.
Oh shh.
You will take that and deposit it back where you found it. Or
You
I
will release our
end your life.
friend, or I will destroy it right now.
Are you bluffing?
No, I'm not bluffing. I begin to concentrate power into it if I have to.
So you see him go out of the body, go back into the main body, and Scro falls to the ground with zeros in all stats.
Oh wow.
What
Do
about
I
hit
feel any
points?
type of power from this orb?
Maybe something, but you're not sure what it is. He goes back to his body. The body turns back to normal color, and he looks at you, and he starts to light up.
You will give it back to me now, or I will destroy you.
All right, playing hardball. I actually want to try to. I want to channel. I want to try to channel elemental fire through the orb, and then at him.
So you're holding the orb in your hand. And you want to
I'm
shoot
gonna-
fire
What
from
I'm
it,
gonna
or
do
you're
is
throwing the orb
hold
at
on one
him?
second. I'm gonna use pure connection, which is one of my abilities. It says you can use any magic item regardless of requirement. All right.
Okay.
And then I am going to use elemental storm to channel the energy out.
Firestorm.
Firestorm. Yes, fire. I keep saying it. I read it off the sheet. Sorry.
Okay. So are you throwing the sphere at him?
No, I'm channeling it through the sphere.
Okay. So you cast. You channel it through the sphere, launch it at him, and you see him move out of the way and try to, or attempt to dodge it. So roll a combat check.
20!
Oh!
You blew out the mic too.
Roll your damage.
That's 10d6. So it's,
All right, baby.
28. 32 times 3.
96.
96. And then I am going to tack on another 11.
107. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. I'll give you the luxury and the benefit of rolling his own death saves. I'm gonna allow you 2
Ooh.
death saves. In this case, is the natural one will count as a natural 1, and it will kill him. Otherwise, we continue. You can roll twice.
Roll twice.
Mhm.
I rolled a 20. Does that count?
No,
I rolled a 20 and a 6.
keeping it.
Reroll.
No, I'll re-roll it actually. Do I have to spend 2 re-rolls or 1?
You'd have to spend 2 if you want to roll both of them.
Okay.
I'll give you one.
Okay. Oh my god. It's a 1 and an 11.
I was like, I see the 11. I was like, are you making the 2-1 joke?
Oh
Wow,
my god.
Oh my gosh.
Ben, you're like on fire tonight.
Oh.
Okay, so
no,
here's
no,
what
no,
happens:
no.
you
Jacked up.
you channel the firestorm into the sphere, fire it to him. He goes to move out of the way, and because of how much energy you're firing through it, you bullseye him. He gets hit onto the ground, and it starts to burn up, and his body just can't take it. It falls on the ground, and his body is sizzling. He's still alive, but completely powerless.
Hogarth, finish him fast.
I move over to get the ball that's got the terrarium inside of it, the orb.
Okay.
I want to move to that, and
Okay, they're all at the top.
yeah, I plan on just getting that and bringing it over to Botorius and see if somehow I can figure out how to. I think his power's in there. I'm going to try and transfer it out. That's my theory. I'm just letting you know now. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so you run the stairs. Who else runs up the stairs?
Run is a strong word.
Botorius. I'm going to Botorius.
Notorious is right next to you. So
Yeah.
you're done. Hogar?
All right, I walk up to him and I give him a soldier's death.
He looks at you as you're before you're striking him, and he's like, "You will never traverse this realm without my knowledge. I have been here for an eon. Keep me alive, and we can strike a bargain."
I don't think so.
Yes.
And he dies.
Bye bye, Megalodon.
He's so mad. He's so I'm sorry.
Sorry,
how,
Tony.
How much experience do I get for that kill?
I don't know.
No,
so
you
angry.
wait. This is Tom's riddle all over again. You don't get nothing. I did that.
Oh my god. Is that Garfield? I
That
love
Garfield-
I'm just gonna read some Garfield.
Is that Garfield choose the fat?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe no. It goes to waste. Goes to
Goes
waste.
to waste.
Another great.
Is it spelled like WAIST?
Yes, Tom. It is.
Like
And
Garfield.
Jim Davis, man, so
Jim
witty.
Davis. Those Davises.
Megalodon
Garfield.
goes to waste.
They got done.
I think we broke Tony for the night. Sorry, folks.
Oh man.
Okay,
Pretty
guys.
awesome.
So you're standing there over Moglodon's body, and he's like burnt to a crisp on the floor. He's been killed and finished off by Dan with his coup de grace. And Tom, you reach the orb, and when you get to the orb, having no master at this time, rotates around you, starts to orbit you.
I take Botorius' power for my own, and my heal.
You become Super Botorius.
No.
You don't sense any power from Botorius. You sense that it's all in the form of like energy, stamina, health, and constitution and such. And it was pretty short, transferred to Moglodon.
Okay,
And
so
died
there's
with him.
Oh, shit.
so that one orb that had
Evan, welcome
was-
to stream.
What up, Evan?
hey,
That one orb. You could sense with your magical prowess that the orbs. It feels like you might feel if you were holding. Did you ever hold the orbs of the elemental orbs?
I think I may have touched one of them.
Yeah, you definitely did. You tried
yeah.
using
That,
it.
that
Yeah.
close. I touched it.
I touched it.
You definitely did.
That's why the whole movie. So you feel like because you're in the presence of them, you feel like this is a representation of the orb of Earth. So it's not actually it, but in the ego. And immediately your thought, because again, I'm just telling you this information because of your magical prowess,
Right.
you believe that it's like you've tapped into the network of Dragano, the immortal, and if he has the orbs inside of him, you've just tapped into it. So you, however you perceive that to be, you're really holding it or you're not really holding it. It's up to you. So it's like to put it another way, even though you probably understand that. If somebody were to absorb, if Tony was to absorb a crystal like the amethyst crystal, and then you went into my ego and you were to grasp the crystal,
All right.
maybe you would have it in your power or access to it. So you believe it's probably access.
Okay. Guys, I bypassed the mainframe.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
What do you need? I can do
I
anything.
passed the firewalls. So
I'm firing nuclear missiles. Oh, they're going.
Finger missiles.
There they are.
Get them every time.
They're coming for you.
it was a good
Missiles.
representation of like missile
That's great.
command, how they
Yes.
fly up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the other way.
It's always like this.
There you
um.
go. God.
All right. And so this is just like circling around me now. Like I
Yes.
feel like I have. What about the other ones? The other orbs? Are they
other ones-
also?
The other ones, as Vinny said, there were 5, are circling around. Well, except for the one that Vinny's holding. Relic's holding. in his
Okay.
hand.
But I don't sense any power source from them in particular. Just I guess.
You sense Earth from the Earth one. The other ones you sense that they are enchanted, but you don't sense anything else.
So,
Okay.
all right, I need to ask another question now about the other temples, right? What are the other temples that are out there again? One more time.
Just one of each element.
Okay, so you got fire, water, lightning,
Earth and
Earth.
Yeah.
Earth.
Earth and lightning. Storm.
earth and lightning, but you're holding earth, right?
I am holding Earth.
Is the Is the Earth one that's out from us? Is it green or is it like rock?
Both.
Both. So I guess the question is,
Yes,
On the
Evan. That's what I was going to say. And heart, the strongest tea in the world.
I guess the question is, are the temples the physical representations of the elements that belong in the orbs?
Perhaps.
If only you didn't old wise kobold that guy.
Well, we totally did. He's like, please, I can help you. No.
No.
We have a friend named Anthony. Just a quick story for the fans. And so they walk into, I think it might have been Dragon Mountain, and there's a lot of information. And obviously, they weren't getting much. Dragon Mountain is a great module if anyone wants to run it. And it was basically like a DM, like, you know, here's a little push. I'm sorry, it wasn't for me. It's in the book actually. I think it's in the book. And it's an old wise kobold, and the kobold has a lot of information that can help you. So our friend Anthony Fraga is just bloodthirsty. So
No, he's a straight murder hobo.
I'm like, you walk in and you see an old wise kobold. He goes, I kill it, and they're like, I'm like, okay. So he rolls it successfully and he kills it, and the rest of them are like, we can't figure out how to go on. I'm like. So.
He doesn't just kill it. He kills it, and then he ate it.
He ate it.
And then he shit out and called it
a shitty kobold.
Like, that was...
I kill it,
that was,
I eat it, I shit it out and call it a shitty kobold.
He wanted to make sure there was no chance whatsoever.
That man is a special human being.
God,
it was such joy that he said it too. It was
so funny. So funny. Oh
Yeah,
man, 5,000 stars coming in from Evan Moniz. Tony's choice. Blah.
yeah.
If you're
Thanks,
giving me
Evan.
my choice, I'm gonna take 10 rerolls. Thanks.
Ooh.
That brings me up to 22 rerolls.
Oh wow.
And I promise you, when we get to the end game, I'm going to use every one of those rerolls. You will have to fight me in my rerolls.
We have to set up a trap for Tony to
Thank
make
you,
him
Evan.
waste
That's
his
great.
rerolls ahead of time.
Glad you can make it tonight, Evan.
I don't know if that was sarcastic or not, Brooke.
It's always sarcastic for
That
Evan.
was juicy with
But it's
sarcasm. That
always
was sarcasm soup.
It's always sarcasm and love for Evan.
All right, we got to figure this out.
Evan the ancient.
Okay.
Tony, quick question. When the Earth terrarium is rotating around Finn, the creatures that were in the Earth one, are they acting differently? The elementals?
You see no change.
No change.
1,000 stars to Brooke. Love you, Brooke. From Evan. 2 rerolls.
Thank you, the ancient. Oh damn.
Or it could be a power reroll too. Is power reroll 1,000? I think we have now.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, you can take a power reroll for one power reroll if you wish.
I'll take one power. I only have one. So now I have 2. Okay, I'll take one power reroll. Thank you, ancient one.
So,
Thank you, Evan. Guys.
if the orbs are empty and the elements are out there, do we need to put the elements back into the orb?
I don't know if we need to, but we may.
I want to
Budgie
see if
walks
I can
up.
get.
Why the hell did you kill that guy? That guy could have given us some information. You know, Hogarth, you can't solve every single problem killing every person you see. Sometimes information is more valuable.
When he takes over my friend's mind and he threatens to kill him, I'm not going to leave him alive.
He was
This
no
is not-
threat, burnt to a crisp on the floor.
This is not the same, Bludgy.
He was burnt to a crisp on the floor.
But who knows if he would have been able to regenerate or come back in some way.
He's been here for years. We don't know anything about this place.
Was his mind burnt to a crisp? Was his ability to practice magic burnt to a crisp?
I'll say it's pretty hard to do anything when you're burnt.
Pretty hard to do anything when he takes control of your mind, Bludgy.
You want to solve every problem with a blade. You're an idiot.
Bludgy.
Easy, easy, easy.
Listen, we've gotten along until this point. Do not push your luck.
Push my luck. What does that mean? You want to fight? I'll fight you now. Are you doing me a favor but not fighting me? What luck shouldn't I push? Let me know.
We've been getting along, and we've been successful up till now.
Right. So what luck shouldn't I push? Tell me about it.
You shouldn't keep insisting that I'm doing the wrong thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you shouldn't continue to insult me. I don't know why you're doing this.
I'll keep insulting you because it's the truth and it's a fact that you shouldn't have killed this guy. You should have got the information out of him. What you did was stupid.
He
And it's
almost
typical for-
killed Botorius.
What you did was
You're
typical
acting
for a half
stupid
giant.
right now,
It's
Bludgy.
exactly what I would expect a half giant to do.
Easy.
While they're bickering, I
Love
am
you,
gonna,
Evan. Thanks for coming in.
I am
Love
gonna
you, Evan.
So long,
later,
Evan.
Evan. I'm gonna study the orb using pure connection.
Which
to-
orb? The one in your hands?
The one that I'm holding, yes.
Okay.
To try to figure out exactly what it does, being that I'm able to use it, I guess.
I feel like you have to sing Pure Imagination while you're studying it.
Imagination. Imagination.
And I want to.
Pure imagination.
I'm
I don't know
also-
any of the words.
I also kind of want to like, while I'm studying it, I want to try to go along the lines of like if I can recharge the orb in some way, using my magic with the channeling.
You want to recharge the orb.
If it's depleted, I don't even know if it's depleted. My first priority is to like understand the orb if I can.
So using your knowledge, if you sing 3 lines of Pure Imagination, I will tell you 3 questions of anything you want to know.
I don't know the song. I don't even
You
know
know
the
the
song.
song.
I honestly don't know the song.
And you'll see.
I don't know it. I honestly don't know it. I'm not even trying to be a clown right now.
It's from Willy Wonka, man.
What
I-
you see
okay.
will
It doesn't tell me
defy
any. I still don't know the song.
Explanation.
I'm sorry, everyone else sang it but you.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. Sorry, Vin, sing the Oompa Loompa song.
Oh,
That I
wow.
can do.
Give me a
That I
whole.
can do.
What do you get when your daughter's a brat? Whose fault is it for making her like that? I am wondering who's to blame, who's to
Oh,
blame.
we're not getting nowhere here.
The mother and the father. Oompa, oompa, doobity doo.
I feel like Vin knows the Augustus Gloop song.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not good with lyrics for any song, even songs that I know. I'm not good with lyrics.
Are the Valorians the Oompa Loompas, Tony?
If only you had some kind of tool that had
The
all the
symbiont
information
race
in
that
the world
coexists
at
with
your
them.
fingertips. You could look up.
Yeah, I feel you had some kind of magic.
Oh, is there?
Sorry if I'm trying not to cheat.
It's not cheap.
Okay, so that's not happening. So give me a knowledge roll instead.
Okay, that I could do.
You might as well do it by the book. I don't know.
Oh, what the hell? 22.
22. I'll allow you to ask me one question, but you cannot. You're unsuccessful trying to fill it up with magic. That's just not working. But you can ask me a question. Yes or no?
Is the orb directly connected to one of the temples?
Yes. You think I'll even ask you. I'll even add a little bit. You think that it was somewhat of a task to even manifest the orbs.
Task to manifest the orbs. Meaning this guy manifesting them.
Yeah, this guy.
The dead guy.
That guy. This guy here.
The Fritta.
Yeah, the crispy fried
frittata.
guy.
The
The
Oompa Loompa.
It was a process for him to manifest the orb, is what you're saying, right?
Yes, not more like an adventure process. Like he had to go through a lot to do that. It was like
Okay.
It's like treating like each orb as each one is like the Holy Grail. He had to work it out and get to that point.
Okay.
He manifested the orbs himself, right?
I was saying that it's not like he just made the orbs. He went through a process to get the orbs.
So he was able to leave that area
What area?
where he is? I thought he was trapped there.
I didn't say if he was trapped or not trapped.
Okay.
So then
I didn't realize he was able to leave. Oh, he was leaving.
I turn to Finn and I'm like, do we need to journey to these temples and recharge the orbs at the temples?
Is possible. I don't know whether we need to do that in order to move on. He seemed to need energy to move past here, but I doubt he was trying to go deeper. I don't know if that is what we need to do as well. But then again, I have no idea where the crystal is or how to find it.
Guys, Wessel walks up. I just had a terrible thought. I just realized I just try to just sit down and just try to collect myself, maybe rest. And I'm realizing that every time that I rest, I'm hearing like the voice of Dragano. I'm hearing like feeling his presence. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any sort of peace here. And I'm wondering if that's what he was talking about.
I heard him too.
I have a feeling that there's no way we can recuperate here. Maybe that was the trap. Maybe he didn't have any more, and that's why he was trying to take it from us.
Oh.
Seems like
Not
he took it
much
from
good.
Botorius.
Yes.
I look at the towers in the distance. Do I see
Temples.
Temples. Do I see like other Valorians there?
Valdorans.
Valdorans. Sorry.
You don't see any other Valdorans.
I turn to Wexel and I'm like, when you were shown what we were to do, are you aware of anything that occurs in here or where we should be heading?
Yeah, there are some things here. This layer, this realm, if I was to describe it as it was told to me by the Chronomancer, it would be like this is like the realm of power. This is like where his power is from. It's where it flows from him. It's also where it's kind of like we're definitely deeper inside his ego. And I wasn't told what it was, but the Chronomancer said there is a way to go from here directly to Dragano, to like the inner ego, to self.
We
But
are.
I don't think he even knew how. Otherwise, he probably would have told me. And if we don't, we'll have to keep traveling to get there.
So my question now is, we have 5 orbs.
Yes.
4 look like they're depleted. 1 looks like it's full. Why is this one full?
I don't think it's depleted. I think he didn't have the energy to fill them. I think that he
probably
needed-
ran out of spells, ran out of magic, ran out of power.
Well, when he absorbed Botorius, right? Did the power went into him, not into the orb, correct?
Right.
So
Correct. I think you might be right. We might need to refill these orbs in order to get out of here, to get to where we want to go. He was looking to use us as a battery in order to do that. We have no battery, but we have each other. And maybe that is what we need to do.
Wait, but was he storing Botorius's power in an orb or in himself?
In himself, he was using it to repower himself. The energy of Botorius is not in this orb.
What is in the orb?
Can I
power of
see
Earth.
the one that is full?
It's floating around me now.
I pass Tom the empty one, and I take the full one.
Okay. It goes into orbit around you.
I want to try to connect with it using pure connection as well,
Come with
and
me.
see what I can learn
You'll
from it.
see.
Okay, make a roll. Achieve above 20.
This is a will or
Mhm.
knowledge.
No, it's not.
Okay, I rolled an 8,
Okay.
but my knowledge is a 12, so
That's
that's
a
a
20.
20. I get a +2 for the shares.
So I'll give you
That's
one
22.
question. If you rolled higher, I will give you more questions, just so you know.
Okay.
Do you want to keep that?
Um.
Every 5 higher, I'll give you a second question.
What do you think? Do you think I should re-roll it?
Yes. Do you think?
roll
Wait.
it?
Well, do you have 2 good questions?
I don't even have one right now.
I would if I were you.
Okay, I'll re-roll it and I'll work the questions out as I go.
Okay, good. Let's roll lower.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, your one's counted as 20s. It counts. It's a natural 20. I will give you 5 questions. It's the max I will give you. 5 yes no
Whoa.
questions.
Man,
I'm
this
only
dice
going to
all-
give you. I know you guys has gone for a long time. I'm going to give you a max of 4 minutes to ask me. Go ahead.
Okay. Do I have to ask about this particular orb? Correct. Like the question has to
Yes.
be related to this particular orb. All right.
Yes, that's one
One
question down.
Ha ha.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So the first question is: does this orb work in conjunction with the other 4 orbs?
Yes.
Okay. Does this orb draw power from the other orbs?
No. 3 more.
Can I ask them if they have anything? Do you guys have?
They can help you.
Can the orb help us? Can this orb help us fill the other orbs?
Yeah.
I figured I would send it to you, Vin, and you would give the yay nay.
Oh, I just assumed. All right.
Yes, yes, and I'm going to say yes and no. It can assist you, but it's not required.
Okay.
What about? Can we ask them?
25 experience time.
Can
Yes and no.
can we ask? Can the empty orbs be refilled at the other temples?
Then you approve?
I am not going to approve that one because we know that the questions can only be based off of this orb. Like it's not going to give us information for the other orbs.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like unless somebody
Yeah.
has feelings otherwise, then I'll ask it.
I
If you
agree.
want to use 2 questions, I'll answer a question on any orb.
Well, that's it. That would be the last 2.
Okay, so if we're going to use the last 2 for one question on the other orbs, I'm gonna put this out to the group first. Do you think we should ask if the orb needs to be replenished at the particular temple that it belongs to?
Yeah.
What do you think about that question?
And while you're thinking of that, this is coming in from Derek. He's suggesting some questions for you. Does the power of the
Sure.
orbs come from the temples? Does the power of this orb come from a temple?
I feel
Well,
like
didn't you
I
say-
already, yeah, I feel like I
Yeah.
already know, like, I already have a sense that the power of the orb comes from, like, a power that Drogano has, and this orb is kind of almost like a ego world representation that allows us to tap into it. That's my sense of that. So I don't know if we want to. I don't know if it's important for us to track down like the power sources or not. Beyond that, I just want to throw that out there as a piece of info.
I thought you already said that it was filled from the other.
What about-
temple.
Wait, we asked if this orb will help us get out of here already, right? We asked that, or was that one of the random things we were just talking about? I forgot if that was a question that now.
No, I don't think you asked that.
I didn't hear it.
Maybe we should ask that. Can this orb be used to lead us to the next layer where Dragano is?
Yes.
All right, so we got one more question.
Can you use this orb?
I know I can. I know I can with a little time. I can.
All right.
Vin knows because he's a channeler that he has specific abilities to use things like this.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
To be able to
All
use.
right.
Aren't you glad we gave you that one?
Glad I called that guy. All right.
Derek says he had to make the orbs from something to contain something. The power you guys can gain if you can take it from the temples.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I got one more question. What do you guys want to hit it with? Anything in particular?
60 seconds to ask it.
How?
What if you
One
ask
second.
it if it's specifically filled with a person's power?
What, like repeat that one more time? Like, be specific about what you're trying to.
Like
Get across.
like the way he took Botorius's power into himself. Did he take someone else's power and store it in the orb? Is that what we're seeing it's filled with?
No, we know the orbs are elemental power.
Okay.
We know that. We know that the orbs are elemental powers.
And we got to kind of narrow down how to fill them, right?
Yes. Can you ask a question about that? Like, how do I fill up another orb? How was this one filled?
How
Yes or no?
if the orb was depleted, how would I fill the orb?
It's
So
not
yes
a
or
yes
no?
or no.
How about,
Wait,
do you have the ability to fill an orb up?
Do any of us have the ability to fill an orb up?
How about asking like where? Wessel says. Like, can you fill it at that temple? That would just kind of.
Can the temple? Can the orb be refilled at the temple?
Yes.
Okay, so now
Right, there we go.
we know that for 100%, and that's 5.
All right. So it's now a decision about which temple to go to.
But when we get there, look at what we have to contend with.
Yes, well, they all look scary.
But do we have the power to contend with that? Is the question.
I don't know if we have a choice. I think that it's the only way forward.
Everybody roll a perception check.
That's under knowledge,
Survival.
survival.
23.
I rolled a 19. It's a 27.
One.
25.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So Holgar, first, you get a weird sense. You look over, and you see creatures now from the earthen temple are traveling towards your position.
What do they look like?
Some look like monsters, like made of rock, and some are like lizards.
Are they flying?
No, not that you see. Just running across the ground.
Okay. Guys, there are some earth elemental monsters coming from the temple this way.
We need to gather up the rest of the orbs.
Well, they're here. They're just floating around me now.
Oh, they just float around us. All of them?
Once you take them, you can drop them in orbit around you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll pull the others that are empty and take them with me.
And remember, there's 5 that you stated before around you, and there are 4 temples.
Well, there's one that's filled and there's 4 empties, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So the one that I was messing with before, that I was holding. I want to see if it has any connection to the elementals themselves that are coming near us. I want to like concentrate into the orb and see like if it's drawing them to us, if it's got any type of sway over it.
Roll knowledge check. Above a 20.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh
Wow,
my
okay.
god.
Wow.
I'll gladly show it to you if you want.
Okay, so I'll give you an informative and direct answer. Something has changed since you've killed this guy, and now they can detect the orb. So now they're seeking it out and they want it back.
Right. Okay. So
You believe he was shielding it.
They're detecting the orb that was filled.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about the empty one. Right, like use the one that's filled with earth to turn those things away. You can use these things quickly.
I was wondering if maybe I could absorb them into the orb and maybe repower
Right.
the orb without having to actually go to the temple.
But we have one that is powered. This orb already controls the earth. Whatever is in that temple, if it's filled up, it's probably not an earth elemental that's trapped there. It's probably some other thing.
I'll tell you this though, you do believe if you use the orb, this is off your natural 20. If you use the orb in any way, you're going to start to diminish the power of the orb. Right now, the orb seems to be 100%. It's full.
And I relay that information to them. I'm like, if we need this to escape from here, we cannot diminish this. We need to harness the power of this to get us out of here.
Very well. Well then,
Do we have? I look to Wexel again, and I'm like, are we to find his crystal again here and touch it, and move on, or is it?
Everything I pretty much told you. There is one other thing I didn't tell you, but that involves the last realm, the realm of self, where he is. I don't know if it's relevant right now, but I am going to say this: I could use my magic and stay here and perhaps shield the orbs and keep them off of us. It's going to use up all my magic to do this, but I can. It's a good way I can help. At least help us in that way.
You can take them
still-
off their radar.
Yeah, shielding it. That's easy. I can alter the magic so that it comes off different and it'll make it invisible to them.
All right.
But we still need it to move on. I mean,
But if you have to get the other ones, you don't need it now.
So you'll stay
Oh, there.
here.
Right. We don't need the earth one. We need the empty ones.
Right.
The
we
earth
have to
one's calling
refill
for them.
those.
The Wexley, you'll stay here with it.
I'll stay here with Pretorius, I guess, too, because he's not going anywhere.
Right. Okay.
I'll bring Pretorius to the top. I'll shield all of us, and I'll just keep the spell going.
Okay.
all right. I mean, I guess that's. I'm just afraid that we're going to deplete ourselves going to these towers and trying to refill these orbs.
Well, that sounds like the trap, isn't it? That's why this creature who's so powerful got trapped here. And look, we're going to fall into the same trap. Because after a while, we're going to be exhausted. And something about this place only takes, it seems. It doesn't give. I'm going to stay back here and protect Pretorius and Wexley.
All right, Bludgy. Okay. All right. So let's go somewhere else.
All right, so I take the 4 depleted orbs.
Okay, they circle around you.
Where do we
Well,
begin?
Not the earth place, because we'd have to go through an army of monsters.
I mean, you can see them all from here. Every one of them has an army of monsters at us.
Right.
Right,
but
am I
they're
correct to
they're
say that,
out.
Tony?
they're out in the.
Each of them have their denizens. When and while you're doing this, Wexel goes to the top, starts casting some magic, and you can see the creatures kind of stop and become confused, and they stop chasing you guys.
I just mean they're out. I mean, maybe if you want to try and maybe we could go now quickly while they're out in the open, and try and travel there by their mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just think our way there, and it might be unguarded.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Where are you thinking your way to?
The earth.
To the earth temple. Well, since if we're trying to end run around these guys, like where they're out in the field, maybe be easier to get in there.
Okay. Roll a d20. The highest roll is the most accurate. So, for example, a natural 20, as we've had a lot of these rolls today. This was the anything day roll. Natural 20 would bring you right to the
17.
center of the earthen temple.
17 for me.
19.
Oh my god.
No.
A
I want to see
one.
it now. I want to see it again.
You did not roll a one.
Is that a 1 or a 20? 20.
It's a 20.
Is that Franken's die?
Yep.
Wait a sec. Nice.
I'm a bitch.
Wait,
That's why you're rolling 20s like crazy, because it's in the hands of Vin, who's
Actually,
He was
no,
rolling ones.
No.
He's
I-
been rolling
I-
ones.
I was rolling a lot with this one. I actually just threw that one for like maybe the third time tonight. I've been rolling this one.
Did we just roll 17, 18, 19, 20?
you might have.
Me?
I was.
No.
Oh yes.
19.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We got
I rolled
to
a-
straight.
You guys start focusing, all the four of you start focusing on the earthen temple, and you all disappear. All of a sudden, you appear. You're underground, and there's temple walls around you, and it just goes up. So imagine you're the bottom of a mine shaft, except the shaft is much wider, and it's probably about 50 feet by 50 feet, and it goes up real high. About 100 feet up is this giant crystal, like rotating, and in front of you, forming up, is this giant rock monster, and it goes like yells at you, and just starts smashing the ground, and goes to smash you guys. And that is where we're gonna stop for today.
Hey. Oh.
I did as much as I possibly could this week, folks. It's all on
Oh
you
my
next week.
God.
That's pretty amazing.
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born and will come together to save